I need my coffee. I need my coffee. Hello and welcome to another episode of Parental Leave Support. Today the episode is Black on Friday. So how can you help me? How can you help me and let me help you in a way, you could say. Help you get through the madness of what they now not just call Black Friday week, Black Friday month, Black Friday year. It's absolute madness. And of course, it's how we finance all the things that we basically buy. And as a very small business, you have no other option than somehow going along with it and somehow, well, also taking up a position on the topic. And now you have to reason, because what's the impact? Of course, I'm in this parental leave, so I'm thinking even more, and I have my cheap bastard therapy, I'm an outspoken cheap bastard. I know it's a problem, I'm trying to deal with it. Now I'm in this parental leave situation where I'm even earning more than €1,000 less a month, right? So I'm thinking a lot about where can I cut costs and things like this. I offer quality, fair coffee at minimal margins. I'm basically running at a loss even. Of course, it's still expensive. I would ask around €10 for 250 grams of specialty quality coffee. The reason, of course, is that I'm not able to scale roasting the coffee. I either have the 250 gram machine or I have the 1 kilogram machine from Brugse Boontjes, Bruges Beans, with whom I'm partnering up to offer this bigger batch coffee. But it's still just 1 kilogram, and so together with researchers also at MICE, when we're discussing this, we think from 2 kilogram roaster it could actually scale. So that's just explain why my prices are a little bit higher. But I basically don't have any margins. It's just an out of control hobby still in a way. And still I'm then faced with Black Friday. What should I do? So now I have Black on Friday. So when you go to my website, www.200craftcoffees.be, and you can actually go, there's the shop, and there's an item called, here it's in Dutch, zelf roosteren, but it's basically the custom roasts. If you go here, there's the Black Friday action. It's called Black on Friday. So you have the Black on Friday discount. The nice thing about this, it's actually only being featured today. If you go over the info, it says, all year long. So it's every Friday. It will be here. You can come any Friday. You come here and you get a €1 discount. If you promise to drink your coffee black, specifically no sugar or milk on Fridays. You're not only getting a nice discount, but health benefits as well. There's several research papers showing that when people drink black coffee, and it's not that they can't really prove it causally, but why not try it out? Because you get, even if you don't get a health benefit, because the causality is because of another scientific reason that we haven't uncovered yet, it could still be because people not well. It's if you have a black coffee together with a cake, as I often do, you might as well put the sugar in there. Of course, that would make no sense. It's of course so there is this element of people that are able to drink black coffee, but it's just so tasty. It's just so. I don't know why you wouldn't want to try it. This one has grapefruit, a lot of body, very nice cinnamon. But you can, and you're welcome to add water if, like my wife, you prefer more an American style. That's still black coffee. So we're also not really You see, I really like it more strong, pure, without added water, but adding water kind of somehow softens it up. So if you order the Black on Friday coffee, I'm only asking you to do this one day in the week. It's almost like a religious thing, you could say. Have your coffee black, and the rest of the day, drink it as you like. But if you would like that small discount, and I mean small, it's still €1 on a package. That it's depending on the coffee, because my coffees are priced based on how much I paid for the green beans, and then there's just basically my costs that I'm adding, and the smallest of margins basically possible. I mean, maybe I get €2 on a, I should calculate it exactly, but I know I'm not making a profit anyways. And now I'm even, it's not a scam. The only thing I changed is, now you cannot see it because the sun is not shining. But since the beginning, I mean, even before it was a business, my focus was on using the energy from my solar panels. So I had the option, if you choose to wait until I have sunshine, then you got €0.50 discounts. Now the only thing that changed is, if you come to the site and the sun is not shining, it's not really showing that option. So you can get a second benefit by coming to the site when it's a sunshiny day in Bruges. And there's a caching system, so I cannot guarantee it works perfectly, but at least it's trying. And it's also, next to this kind of an episode of thinking about the madness of commercialism, and specifically this Black Friday. I mean, as a philosopher, it really makes me cry inside, because this is, and I've been and unfortunately, I wish I could cry more easily, but on the inside I'm crying. It's Black Friday. Why do we need to import this from the United States of America? Please, there's no sense to it. There's just no sense to it. The funny thing is like, when I growing up here, Black Friday didn't exist, literally. Right, what we had was kind of an understanding. When we go to a shop and they advertise a price, that's the price. It's not like in other parts of the world, that's how we saw it, that you go to a market, right, and they ask a certain price, and if you accept that price, they consider you an idiot, and they will feel bad that they didn't ask you a higher price. So now with this whole movement of Black Friday, that's where we've gotten, because now it's, they know that the rest of the year, the prices are 10, 20, 30% higher. So on this one occasion, because, it's like an opposite strike, like instead we should do a big strike and not buy anything on Black Friday to, get the system to act sensible again. But instead it's the opposite. So the rest of the year we're paying more because we have to do it like this. And I'm a total hypocrite. As I said before, in this parental leave support, I'm missing out on €1,000 a month. And we're not, we don't have to meet ends meet, fortunately, and my heart goes out to people who have more difficulty on that. But I'm struggling with finding a way, and I'm not really able to sell that much coffee for the moment. And then during this period, my wife who's not, we have different visions on life. But I don't know if you know this, Margiela. I have never heard about it before. I went to this shop, and the people are selling. They are selling these shoes. They're selling these shoes in lab coats, and I would personally say they're doing it because they're so surgically precise in just cutting a large fragment from your wallet away. For these, I mean, there's actually Belgium. It's interesting. There's a philosophy behind it. It's inspired by Japanese shoe wear, but it isn't. It really isn't. But I'm even afraid to say how much they cost. But just let's say that my deficit is basically doubled for this month. So that's that's then the month that has Black Friday. So I had to do something. So do you want to help me out survive Black Friday? Go for or say yes to Black on Friday and come to www.212coffees.pe. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for allowing me to help you out. Build up a healthier lifestyle with black coffee, and hope to see you here in the shop or on the next episode.